Welcome back on deynonmod. Today I want to propose you the review about the Dwarf of August 2017 of the Game Workshop. Here we can start with the theme that it's the creating of the Dwarf. Here the preview. Here the contents inside the Dwarf itself and also here. And we start with here. Here there is the proposal about the Codex Prismarine that it exited the last month at the end, and here also the cards. Here I had to say that it's almost needed to buy because the points that are inside here are almost all different from the Index Imperium 1 of the Space Marines. You have also to remember that inside here there are not the specific Space Marines as Blood Angels, Space Wolf, Dark Angels, and so on, but based on a note of the GW itself. If you buy this one, you can play for the models that are uncommon for the Index Imperium 1 using the points inside here that are lower than the ones in the Index Imperium 1. Obviously, if you are playing in tournaments or between other players, it can be said that you have to use all the Index or all the Space Marines ones. It changes. Anyway, there is a note that it allows you to use these ones, so it's anyway interesting to buy till there will not exit the new codex for the other armies. So take note about it. And here you can see new models. For example, this one that it's the Primaris the Redemptor Dreadnought. It's really nice. I think that it's a lot better than usual Dreadnoughts. It's not at the level of the Contemptor, that's the best, but anyway the position of the arms, the position of the front here, the size, I think that it's much better than a normal Dreadnought. Here there are also the Aggressors that are a sort of devastator about Primaris, Space Marines, that are quite interesting, I think. And here we can see the Repulsor. We have yet seen this previously some months ago in some leaking. Anyway, it's really nice. Anyway, I have yet to see the specific rules of this model, but it's quite interesting. Moreover, because it seems to be one able to transport models of the Primaris ones, and it will be the only one at the disposal now, so it will be quite interesting, and it's quite nice, I think, as the design. I like this type of design that I remember Alien Raider. So here you have the models that are usually in the box that are sold individually. So now you have also the Intercessors and the Hellblasters. And here again boxes individually about Primaris Interceptors and Ravers. And here I think that we have really wonderful models. This Chaplain, it's about Primaris Space Marines, but I think that it's really wonderful. I really like this model. I think that I'll buy it even playing as a normal Chaplain, but it's really wonderful. Because its design, its pose, it's done quite good. And here instead the Apothecary. I don't know if it's better with the head, normal head, or with the helmet, but I think that I like better with the helmet, but anyway it's quite nice as model. Here there is the announce and the release, because they will exit this month, of the Codex of the Grey Knights and the Codex of the Chaos Space Marines ones. I want to remember that also for the Chaos Space Marine one, there is a discount in points about the one in the Index Chaos. So I suggest for the ones that play Chaos Space Marines to buy this codex, because it can be quite useful. And instead, in the Grey Knights, you have one thing that it's good, that it's not so different from the Index Imperium 1, but anyway it's better to have. I want also to remember, I forgot before, that for the Codex Space Marines there is also a reduced version for the Italian version, also the Spanish one. But anyway, I don't like this thing, because the rules are the same, the points are the same, but the BG it's cut. So the English version is complete, but for the Spanish and Italian version it's really smaller. It's cut both in price and both in pages about BG. Sincerely, I don't find it the correct way. It's better so to release a softback book with only the rules and the points, but without the BG, but also cutting more the price, because otherwise it's not so good to have the inability to choose. Otherwise, okay, if you are interested, you buy the English one, but anyway, it's not. I don't find it a good thing, sincerely. Here you had the anticipation, or better, the promotion about Path to Glory, that it's the campaign about Age of Sigmar, that it's been released this summer. And I have had the possibility to make a site about this book. Sincerely, if you play the campaign, I suggest you to buy, because it's really interesting. Otherwise, no, because even about skirmish and so on, it's not so useful. Sincerely, I think that it's useful only if you play and buy the campaign. Here instead you have about the new release about Battle Box, start collecting about new miniatures. Sincerely, it's the best that I find, it's these ones. The fast layers moreover, because it's really interesting, but anyway, these ones I think that are the best about convenience for the price. Here you have about Demons of Tinch. I don't find that it's quite interesting, but anyway, for the one that plays these demons can be good anyway. There is a saving of money. Here you can see the things about mods released that are the Hobbit, the Lord of the Rings. This eagle, it's really wonderful. I think that even for only modifying at other budget can be quite good to buy it. Here instead you have the troll with the goblin on. I don't find it quite good, but anyway, if you're interested in it, it can be quite useful anyway. Here you have the books released about Black Library, so the new release, the books. And here the announcement again that it's been sold the last Thunderhawk on the Forged. Sincerely, I find it quite a pity, because I love this model. I didn't buy it yet, but anyway, I find a loving for this. I really like to see. And my hoping is that this model not being anymore disposable for the resin one, it will be soon released in plastic by GW. It's really, I think that I hope to happen and not to happen, because if it happens, almost surely I'll buy it, and I know that it will be not cheap one, but anyway, I prefer surely about it than the one in resin about Forged. Here there are the news about the video games. Here there is the Blood Bowl 2, the Talisman, the Warhammer Centuries Reach. Sincerely, I don't like to play the part about video games, so I'm not so interested about, but anyway, you have also this news if you are interested in. And here a little spot about the base box that you can have about 40k. Sincerely, I find that this one, that is the starter box, it's anyway the best, because moreover you have also the base book inside, so with the background and so on. Anyway, these are not bad, but you miss the book, you miss some miniatures, so anyway I think that it's better this one. But anyway, you can choose, they are not so bad anyway. Sincerely better anyway than buy the single miniatures, the box about miniatures. Here you have the part about the mailing to the White Dwarf team, and here analysis of what can be inside the new release about the Codex of the Grey Knight, Space Marine, and Codex Chaos Space Marine. So you can have a little anticipation about what it will be inside, and if you are can be interested in buying it. I sincerely suggest anyway you buying it if you are interested in these armies, or if you playing a lot against them and you want to know them, because they propose you and make you anyway see what there is inside, but I think that it's better to have the codex. And here the tactical imperialis, that it's about suggestion how to play, so how to create an army based on for example the stratagems and other things similar. And here the index Astartes. Here, for the ones that yet know from a lot the background of the Space Marine, can be a repetition, but anyway I think that it's a good thing that there is again something about the background inside the White Dwarf. Moreover, because there is also the addition about the premise Space Marine creation, so that can be quite good, interesting thing. I suggest anyway it's better sometimes to refresh it. So it's a thing that I like. There are also good images to see. It's really interesting. And here there is how it has been created, the concept of the armies about the Space Marines. So you can see quite different things. The arms, the weapons, the models, the concepts about. So I think that it's quite nice. You can see also the new Dreadnought. And here there is a suggestion about a tournament player, about how to create and how to play, some suggestion about the tournament. Anyway, it can be interesting. And here a battle report about Age of Sigmar, that is from Chaos, Demons of Change, and Order 1. So I like this new type of things, because of battle reports, because it's coming back to the old ones. It's much more and so on. It's a nice thing for the ones that appreciate the battle reports and so on to see, and because it's done quite good, I think that it's nice to read. Here some spot about the new release of the Grey Knights and the Chaos Space Marines. I want to remember you that there has not been a release of new models for this codex. It's contrary to the previous ones releasing, that to release a codex you had also the proposal of new models. Here there isn't, so but anyway it's good to buy them if you are interested in. And here some clue, some curiosity about the chaos, and I think that it's a quite good thing to read. So it's about the goal of the chaos. So it's not something special, but anyway it's a nice thing to see. And here it's something about this case also heavy metal, how to realize different type of Space Marine, modifying and so on, so to have different poses and different sides of the Space Marines itself. And I think it's quite good for have inspirations about, so I suggest you to read, and moreover to analyze the models that are quite interesting, they are quite dynamic. Here there is about the illumination of the in this case of Age of Sigmar, and there are really nice images to see and to take inspiration about. Here it's about the temporal distort, the site of the previous numbers of the white dwarf, so you can see how it changed and so on. And it's quite good to read this one. It's a bit spot about the local Games Workshop shops. And here about the Tale of the Four Warlords, that it's about the four general in the White Dwarf team that play, in this case about Warhammer 40k, and each month they construct a bit part of the army, building and painting, to then playing it. So how to create new armies slowly, time by time. It's a nice thing to read, and it's quite nice. I think I preferred the one about Age of Sigmar and Warhammer Fantasy before, but anyway, they're not bad, this one anyway. Here, a bit spot about the new campaign of the 40k Space Marines, but in general 40k of Games Workshop, that it's about this summer. And here, about the Path to Glory, I think that it's not so good. It's the campaign about the Age of Sigmar. Anyway, it's a bit analysis of the what there is in the campaign and so on. It's not so bad, but I don't like this campaign, sincerely. And here it's about armies on parade, so a bit showdown with models on some bases. Here you can see. And here it's about the painting, the theory of color. It's quite interesting, even for those ones that doesn't paint a lot. It's quite interesting, and I think that even if you don't paint a lot, you should read these ones, because the contrast of the different colors, the grayscales, and so on. I think that it's interesting to see this one, and some approach how to realize the different colors, so it's quite good. I think that there is. And here something about modeling and painting, so how to realize different armies step by step. And here it's a kit bashing about the Dread Knight in this case. Here you can see also how a base Dread Knight has been modified, so the points where it has been modified to realize the end result. In this case you have also the different details. This part it's the most difficult one to realize, but anyway it's affordable, not worry. Anyway, the end result it's quite good, I think. And here it's about painting, how to realize some effects. This one often requires a lot more color, a lot more passage that it should have. But anyway, even if you are starting or if you are interested, I suggest you to see this thing, because it can really helping. So take note about it. Then here the rims of battle, so the modify and so to create some bases and so on. This one I really like. I think that I'll buy in the future because it's really nice. And here about the world forests, about 40k using the rules, and about Age of Sigmar ones. So you have both the possibility to use. Some spot about Warhammer World in this case, and some reader models, some photos that the readers send to the White Dwarf about their own models, and they can be quite useful to have some inspiration about how to paint, how to modify something, because they can have quite a bit of interesting way, so it's a nice. And here at the end about the bunker, what they will be doing in the future and so on. So it's a nice thing to have. And it's the end. I hope that you like this review about the White Dwarf of August 2017 of the Game Workshop. I remember you that this is August and I'm on holiday, so this is the video that I promised you to release, but it's not so sure that in the next 2 weeks there will be some videos. Anyway, in September I'll start, and each week there will be a new video. I hope that you liked this video. I invite you to put a like on this video itself. I invite you to comment under this video to ask me something or to suggest me some video that you want that I realize. I invite you to subscribe to the channel, so to have ringing the bell, the notifications about the release of the new videos from this channel. And I hope that you liked this video. So from deynonmod it's everything. To the next time.